back to Fatebreakers Retold. We're doing episode 28. I
This is
totally didn't forget the
this will be episode
number.
28.
Who is
Oh, hold
eating?
on. Zero.
I will.
Thank you. He's not eating anything. He's on his phone. That's his fucking fingers hitting the freaking keyboard on his phone.
You know,
Oh.
you can't turn that feature off so people can't hear it.
Don't worry, I'll just switch to the computer in a bit.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, welcome in everybody. Welcome in to Fatebreakers Retold session 28. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick recap. Last session, entering the unforgivable world of Flargos. So as our heroes make it to Lampagos once again in order to uh, rendezvous with Captain Zephyr. They go ahead, board the ship. Upon performing what was it called again?
Ritual?
A blood ritual towards the god below the god of pirates and the sea. They set sail over towards Flargos in order to meet with the rebellion, find any more traces of the darkness plaguing the world, and to put an end to the tyranny of the Mage of Flame.
Oh.
Their travels were met fairly, but now about some environmental events, such as a sea storm, nearly knocking their ship over, capsizing it, and a dense fog blocking their vision, making them lost for quite a whiles. And yet, through the combined efforts of Max, Flunky, what was the ship's name again? Flunky.
Monkey.
I believe it was Poison Orchard.
Poison orchid, I believe. Something like that.
Orchard. Yeah.
Upon the combined effort of the crew of the Poison Orchard, they were able to make it through the storm and the fog, through the command of their brave and amazing captain. Upon their travel, they came across another member of the Council of Eight, in Zara of the Black Widow, who gives fair warning to our heroes as they prepare to enter an unforgivable continent, one that strives in might, struggles with its life expectancy, and overall a country full of criminals, where even such the pirates call their second home. As they make port in a dock with no town nor life in sight, they thank Zephyr and the crew before walking through the dense ash and burning environment. Lucy, being one of the only residents from here originally from years past, is able to recollect on where she stole an important item to her sand sailor. Protected after all these years and easy transportation for everyone to use to get across the ash covered landscape. But with this being Flargos, criminals aren't the only dangers that our heroes will face, as in the middle of their journey towards which direction you say you were going again last time?
North.
What?
We're going north.
I was asking Neko because Lucy was being the guide
Oh
in
yeah,
this case.
no. We're going north. We came from the south.
Northford.
We're going to the north.
Yep, Northford. A giant purple worm emerges from beneath the ash, chasing down our heroes in order to make them its meal. Which leads us to now with an intense chase.
Yes. Music starts now. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Let me also change the map.
I'm going
Wait a
to
minute.
do a quick commercial break for everybody. I apologize. I don't like doing it either, but we're just doing this to stop the ads. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Bonk.
Babonk.
Sounds like Zelda music.
This is Gerudo Valley.
No.
No.
It's from Avatar.
Ah, that's why.
Oh
it's
yeah, this is when they were. Yeah, I remember now. Isn't this when they were making their way towards Bar Sing Se?
No, actually.
It's
This was
Agni
one. This is
Kai.
one of the first early tracks of the series.
This is from book 1.
This is when Zuko fought.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got the freaking thing completely wrong.
Yeah.
It happens.
Oh, I didn't want that there. All right, and then let me just go ahead and copy paste a lot of you guys so that way I can make this easier on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Where is our, okay, here we go. Beaker, Lucy, Bravigi, Ink, Max, Aria, Benny, and then I need Lucy. Oh no, I erased Lucy, okay.
Yeah.
So copy these lots and then paste them over here.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a plan.
Alright.
Does it involve 26 sticks of dynamite?
No, unfortunately not.
Is that an Atlantis reference?
No, it's a
I have a plan, Arthur.
Here we go.
Yay! Sand!
Woohoo!
All right, and since we're doing this, here we go. Roll for initiative.
Roll
Oh, boy.
for initiative.
Oh wait, right, I forgot.
Let's go.
That is. Oh, that's not bad actually. Also, I'll be right back.
Just need you to.
All right, so Max rolled a 15, Bravigi 25, Lucy 17, Beaker 19, Purple Worm 7, Ink 16. Where is
And welcome back,
Stag?
everybody. We're about to get in battle with this giant purple worm.
Stag, are you in your car?
They just got off work.
Well, that can mean many things. It can either mean that they're heading back home barely, or they just barely got home. All I know is that either it's going to be in the dice spot or on roll 20. I would just need a roll.
Also, thank you for the new follow, Youngster Ben. Nice Pokemon reference.
Speaking of which, what is Benny's sheet here?
work.
Benny? No, Benny's not. I'll just go ahead and roll just to get Benny on the board. Yes, initiative. Yes, my favorite character, Benna.
I returned.
Welcome back. Okay. So I'm going to change that to a 6 then. So Benny goes right after the worm.
Worm.
He's a vamp.
Worm. All right. Now that I have everybody, and we're going to leave Arya out for NPC reasons until you guys really need the help. It's going to be Bravigi to start us off as Bravigi. Neko, is Lucy just piloting the Sand Sailor, just blowing gusts of wind by herself, or?
Lucy is kind of just holding on to some ropes. While in the little like cockpit, just kind of like, because it has enough wind right now to keep going, so she just needs to
Got you.
steer it.
Okay. Got you. So yeah, as the intense hot winds blow through everybody's faces and through the mast that is the Sand Sailor, uh, the massive form of the purple worm behind you begins chasing you guys down as it moves effortlessly through the ashy sand. Bravigi.
Guys, he's getting out his bow. Do I shoot it?
Oh, look at
Oh,
that!
no,
I was waiting for that thing to show up.
Ah shit! What the fuck is that thing?
Oh, just your typical worm.
What do?
kill it
That's a,
or run
All right, I'm gonna
or a
fire an arrow at
combination
it.
of the two.
I mean, I guess if I'm not moving, I
Marvel
can
ass
do.
reference.
I can do
You
rogue
fuck.
You
steady.
technically can't move because uh what properties does the Sand Sailor do, Lucy? Like
I mean,
what's this thing's movement?
well, across the sand, it would just be about like 50 feet.
50 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So when it gets your turn, I would say since you're the one pining it, you'll be the one to move it. Let me just go ahead and draw a.
Okay.
And bam! There's your guys' Sand Sailor.
Yay, funny
It's a gr-
box.
It's a funny box.
Oh, that's why. That's why it was wrong.
Are we allowed
So yeah.
a
So
steady aim roll? It's just if I
now
don't
I guess
move, I can use a bonus action to steady my aim and give myself advantage.
since technically you aren't moving and you're just being stationary on a vehicle, I would say I would allow it.
Alrighty, I will do that. Go, long shot. I rolled 2 3s. Fuck.
Yikes.
All right, that is 11, and unfortunately, an 11 does not pierce through the purple worm's natural armor.
Ah, shit. That'll be my turn. Guys, the arrows don't work.
All right, Beaker.
All right, Beaker hears what Rafiki says and just pulls out his own bow and says, and goes, "Let me try." And dun 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 dun, just to give myself, just gonna double check to make sure I can use this for this. Da-da-da. I'm gonna use a use of built for success. Gonna first roll that 1d4 to add to this attack roll. That's a 3. Now gonna use my short bow. A 20.
All right, so you use build for success. You rolled a 17 and then a 3, and yep, that's able to pierce through its armor.
Wacha! A 10.
For 10. All right. Okay, this thing doesn't have any. Okay, good.
Beaker, how does the purple worm react to this little dinky arrow from this short goblin robot?
Well, it's gonna take the. Well, it's gonna take the full effect of the attack, but
Whoa.
what yeah, sorry, I'm making the map bigger.
Bigger,
Big map.
Zoom.
Bigger.
Enhance.
bigger.
More! More!
Arr!
All right, and I think that's good.
It could
I'm
be
just gonna make
bigger.
a guess that that's 50 by 50.
Ooh.
Woo.
So it'll take the full damage, but it's still pretty fine. You see it bleed like this weird green purplish blood.
Okay. Upon seeing that, Beaker looks at Ravigi and goes, "It's about where you hit it, Ravigi. We just have to aim for the spots that look vulnerable."
Oh,
And
it's so easy to do that when we're trying not to get eaten.
Or
oh
just
no,
aim for its
I'm pretty sure we're probably going to die today.
Or just aim from its instincts as they're just barely holding on to the side of the boat.
Yeah, I'm just moving everybody so that way we can make this chase a little bit more cinematic.
Oh, fun.
Oh boy. I can't move the box. It's okay.
All right, what else can I do? Do 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 do.
You got a bonus action?
What's good? I got all these daggers. I might as well use them. I toss a dagger as a bonus action.
And from my bag of daggers,
All
you
right,
won't
toss a
expect
dagger.
it.
Remind me, like, what do I not add to the dagger
Um,
if it's a
proficiency
bonus
damage.
action attack? Like, do I roll as normal and then just not add my?
Yeah,
Do I?
you would roll as normal, and then you wouldn't add your modifier.
Yeah, you just roll as normal. You just did not add your proficiency.
Because you have to have 2-weapon fighting for that. Because oddly enough, Dual Wielder doesn't even give that ability.
All right. Flash honor. 1d20 plus 4. So yeah, yeah. Whatcha? A 22
Let's go bigger!
22 hits.
to hit. And
Yeah, it
now,
hits.
hooray! No damage. Take this. 7 damage.
Well, actually, that will be 4 since it doesn't include your dex.
Oh, yeah, frick. Wait, let's see. What is my dex?
We were
No, that's a 3. I thought you just said don't add the proficiency.
It's proficiency to hit, not proficiency to damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so 7 damage.
You mean three?
I'm just gonna look just to be safe.
Anything else?
No. All I've done is waste an arrow and lose a dagger.
We can get you
That's
moving.
it for me.
Yep. Gotcha. All right, Lucy, it is your turn as
Okay, so how
you
close
see
is
your two friends. Well, look at the map.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty
about
cool.
a good 10 feet away.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, I see them throwing out their weapons and whatnot. So I tie the ropes to to the spot where I'm at, and then she kind of reaches into her outfit and pulls out what appears to be like a small ball with a swirling icon on it. And she's like, "I've always wanted to try to use one of these," and is going to toss it out directly onto the worm as I cast Confusion. It needs to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
You cast confusion, and I am confusion. All right, just waiting for the roll to appear. 16.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah,
Man,
beats
that's a
it,
really lucky
beats
roll for
it.
the fucking
That
wisdom that it
that
has.
that actually upsets me a little bit, dog. It meets it, beats it.
That's a lucky roll, at least on the worm's end.
Wait, wait, wait,
I
wait,
think it
wait,
has a
wait, wait.
minus
Hold on,
1
hold
to
on,
its
hold on.
wisdom.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Holding.
Uh, yes.
Gotta check. Come on. Do I still? Yes, I do. I still have this.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
I cast silvery barbs.
Let's go.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be
Nope.
kidding me.
Frick.
Cuddle,
What?
because I know you have it.
Huh?
Do you want
My
to
brother
also
in
barb?
Are you just
Christ.
gonna run for your silvery barbs until this thing fails?
Yeah, I'm
Please.
not. I don't want to be that. Don't. I don't want to be
Nah,
that.
let people play like they want.
That's
Yeah.
I just did this out of
all
panicking.
right. Well, she throws the
Oh
ball,
my god,
hoping
that
that
panic in your voice. We're like, wait, I can do something.
she
Yeah,
throws
and
the ball, panic in her not panic, but she kind of throws the ball, hoping that it'll like I mean it does like the funny little poof puffs out into like a small pink uh, pink gas across the worm, and does not seem to it does not seem to do the effect that she wants, and she just kind of pouts like, "Oh man, thanks for that." She just unties the rope and moves the sand sailor 50 feet.
All right. So just make a line and mark 50 feet where you want to move, so I can move everybody.
Okay, we're gonna go. Yeah.
Real quick question.
Uh huh.
How big is the
Yep.
purple worm?
I need to.
Well, a purple worm normally is. Let's see here. A gargantuan monstrosity. So anywhere from 20 to I think 50 feet tall.
Okay. I just thank you.
Well, that has been my that's spell action. That has been movement and bonus action. I'm gonna use Sorry, just checking quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, no. I can't really do anything else. So that's all I can do. I've moved this 50 feet away.
All right. Ink.
Yeah, what's up?
It's your turn, bish.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading something. Okay. They're gonna try and get themselves back on their feet as they're whipping about. They're gonna aim, and they're going to go for a second level dissonant whispers.
Hell yeah.
All right, now it fails.
All right. And, well, there you go. Immediately use. It takes 14 psychic. Immediately moves as far as its speed away from me.
All right, so it will take. Let's see here. So 14 and enforce. Oh yeah, 16 psychic, or no, 18 psychic. And as a response, in order to for the dissonant whispers effect to take effect, its immediate reaction is to literally just run off this ravine and literally just go to the lower chasm.
Oh, wait a minute. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground such as a fire and pit. So if it doesn't, I guess if it is it harmful to it?
Well, there's nothing underneath it. Like it's literally just another, and plus it's big enough to not sustain a lot of fall damage.
All
It's
right then,
literally
yeah.
just like a deep. It's literally just a deeper level of the desert.
Yep.
It's diving.
Just yep.
Yep,
Just
it's
move.
literally just dove to a ravine basically.
It now
Anything
sees
else you
our
do?
Zanskiff as a predator.
All right. No, that's all I'll do.
That's all you do.
That's all I can do. They just say, "Bought us some time." That thing won't. That thing will give up after all, right, Lucy?
It should. I guess she would
And
yell like, it should.
All right, and then my turn.
all right, all right, Maxilon. What is your reaction upon witnessing the purple worm and the quick action of your teammates in this case?
Moderately impressed.
Are you sick, bro? What is your voice so deep?
Oh my lord.
Not sick, but I think I'd like to hold my turn.
Just
Uh,
keep it.
Would you like to make a ready action?
no, I'd like to hold my turn so I can pop back into initiative whenever I want.
All right, that's fine. All right, so in that case, so purple worm is going to continue just going down the ravine. Benny, is there anything you would like to do as of this moment? Hold action, cast fear. Okay. All right, top of the turn order. Well, in a very dangerous environment such as Flargos, You can either be the big fish in a small pond, or a small fish in a big ocean. And in this case, as one predator leaves, the chance for you guys to be bait or food becomes greater for others.
Ah, shit. I'm waiting to see the token.
As more seismic activity occurs and
What the
these things
fuck is
pop out of the
that?
ground.
What the
Ah,
fuck?
centipedes.
I know. Dude,
20,
I'm
25,
guess.
30.
What are those? What are those?
What the fuck? It's a centipede from hell!
Oh. Into the frying pan.
Oh, hey, I didn't know those things were in this. Fuck.
Lucy,
No idea what these are.
Hmm?
what are those?
I don't know, actually. That's new.
Goddamn Remoraz,
Let
drive
me
faster!
Yeah, I guess Funky would know where these are.
What would Max know
Yeah,
what
Funky
these
would.
are?
Let me introduce you to the Remmer as
Uh-huh.
The Rimmerwater?
The
I thought they lived in the snow, and I was wrong.
Oh god, they migrated. No.
Oh,
So at one point, Flargos had snow.
oh, it gets cold in the desert.
You know, I
Yeah,
look like Funky explained how bad this situation is.
with the let him do what he wants. He's a big boy. I mean, in my setting, I feel like they fit for both Flargos and Frostnir. That's my take on it.
So would Arya know what these are?
She definitely would. As she sees them, like, oh fuck. Okay, we need to go. Even if those things are smaller than the worm, I know what those are. I have enough of those in my own country.
I'm trying to move as fast as I can.
Says, as it is not her turn yet.
Well, steady
All
aim.
right. So in that case, Bervigi, it is your turn.
Steady
Oh, yeah,
aim,
we can go
shooting at the
far.
closest one.
Yeah.
Go, go, arrow,
And
go!
also, I had two holding actions. Hold on before you roll. Max and Benny, what are your guys's? Well, Benny, you could cast Fear, and then Flunky, what was your ready action or hold action?
I didn't have a hold action, I held my turn, and I'm not dropping back into initiative yet.
Oh, you held your turn.
Yeah.
Yep. How close
How
are
close
these
are
spots?
these spots?
How close?
Yeah.
They are 20 to 30 feet to 35 feet close to you guys.
How
How
close
close to each other?
One of them is 10 to 15 feet close to the other, and then the other one is about 30 feet. So between 15 to 30 feet apart from each other.
Oh, you could practically get all of them.
I only just discovered you can make cones now.
Beware the cone of violence!
It hurts.
It does not taste good.
Behold,
Yeah,
wisdom
I mean,
save
the
from the
cone of
fools trailing
shame.
us.
I do not like the cone of shame.
Are these bugs wise?
All
Let us
right,
find out.
1 wisdom, 2 wisdom, 3 wisdom.
7
What's your
for
wisdom save DC? It doesn't matter. They all failed.
They casted fear.
I didn't know fear was a cone.
It is. Cause fear is a single target.
So they did a something. Burning hands? Question mark.
No, they casted fear.
Like just regular old fear. Man, I'm so glad I implemented that spell room a long time ago.
Okay. Well,
All right, so
just where?
fear.
Yeah. So I'll say Benny's grabbing onto something and like just getting into sight and just oh my god, it's stupid ass shit. Just giving these fucking things the stare.
The stare.
I know.
Is it?
Not one of them is strong enough to resist. Just scared enough of this go. They have to fucking flee from Benny. So they are frightened and have to take their turns dashing away from her.
Alrighty, so in that case, and that's a reaction or that's on their turns?
That's on their turn as an action.
Okay then. Well, you guys could still do stuff. So, Brevigi, you can now take your turn.
Alright, still steadying my aim, so I get advantage to shoot the closest one.
Yep.
Go advantage. 17. That's double threes and double nines back to back. Jesus fuck, I'm rolling doubles.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Oh boy!
Nice.
That's going to be. Hang on. Make sure that I can do this. Initial piercing, I believe. Or unless it auto.
20 points of total damage. Yep.
And it auto rolled my sneak attack. Yep. And how?
Yep.
I need to double check this. I think it says it's within 5 feet. Oh no, it's within 30 feet. I'm going. Hang on, is that a bonus action to use? Nope, it's immediate. Okay, sorry, I was making sure I read this right. I'm going to use one of my uses of Whales from the Grave to target this one. And it.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see. And yep, it doesn't roll. Okay, so that will be on that one 9 points of necrotic damage as shadows leap to it and wail at it.
Alrighty then. Anything else, Brevigi?
No, that'll be my turn because I cannot move.
Yep. Okay. Beaker.
Hello, hello. Let's see. What can we possibly do in this situation? Like, so the Ramirez's are currently. I like to ready an arrow.
You want to ready? Okay. So you just want to
Yes,
ready in action?
yes, I want to ready an arrow, and the minute like something moves close, starts moving close, the first thing that moves close to us, Beaker's going to shoot it.
Very well done.
Like
Okay
the
then.
Ramirez's are feared, so they're not going to approach us, right?
Yeah, no, they're not gonna approach you.
Yeah, then I'm going to ready my action.
All right, got you.
Okay, my turn then.
Yep, it is your turn.
So Lucy's gonna stare over at Bravika and say, Braviki!
Uh-huh.
Do you mind like reaching into that barrel right there?
Okay.
Toss me what's in it.
Alley oop.
All right. She catches it, pops it open, and throws it at the mast. It immediately shatters, and just poof, as as with a quick like hang on. We move 100 feet.
You move 100 feet. Okay.
Basically dashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're using him to help you dash in order to get to there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now that I've Yep. Once we've reached like here, we're back to like a steady pace. It was basically a short burst of nitro. Uh, as she's like,
Okay. We've moved a good distance, I think.
I'll say.
and she will, she's gonna pass out a bardic to. Hmm, I'm gonna say pass it over to Beaker.
Nice.
Yep. So Beaker has a bardic, and I believe I can use an item actually. I might as well. Oh. Once again, she's gonna like tie the rope and then just play her instrument of fortune as she'll give it she'll just give it to Beaker again. So Beaker, not only do you have the bardic, you also now have advantage on all attack, ability, and saving throws for this day.
Nice.
Yep.
Watch me score double nat ones.
Please don't curse yourself
Don't do
like that. But that's all I can do.
Why?
Uh, just to let you know, it is currently a D8 right now. The bardic.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah. We love D8 Bardic.
Hmm. Well, that's what it
I
reads
say,
as, Benny.
guys, I think we're out of the clear. I think I
Don't
see
say that.
I see Rune Foundry. I think it says made by with assets by 2 Minute Tabletop.
Okay. Fuck off, you.
It's fine. I just found it funny.
Hashtag not sponsored.
All right. Is that on your turn?
Yeah, I imagined that. Yeah.
All right. Incubi.
I'm gonna do practically what
Yeah.
Max and Benny did and hold my turn. Since is there anything near us now?
For the moment, there doesn't appear to be, as you guys just kind of left the burrowing creatures in the dusk.
There we go. It's fine.
Hold on, though.
Did you say advantage for the day? Hold on, how long does that last?
I don't know. All that's what I posted what the instrument of fortune does. I'm not sure if
Fortune
it goes away immediately or if not. It was never specified.
with insight, advantage in all attack saving throw. Where did you get this?
It was a gift.
From who?
Marigold, I believe.
I was about to say, very good or the party
Yeah,
lady.
Yeah, that was one of
yeah. It was
Marigold's gifts.
Is this
yeah.
is it only advantage for one roll or all rolls for how long?
There was never a time when
One
it's
roll in this
specified.
case.
So okay, one roll. Okay, got it.
Yeah. That would have
Well, hmm.
that would have advantage all day. It's just
Well, it
that's
says advantage on all attack, ability, and saving throws. So I guess one roll for each or something.
No, it's just
Yeah,
one
something like that.
instance.
Okay.
one roll. That's an attack, ability, or saving throw.
Okay. Well, I have adjusted it then. It wasn't a thing for it last time. Now we know, so we don't gotta worry about that. You could do your thing now.
I'll d- Like I said, I'm just holding. I'm gonna hold my turn too until something happens.
I guess it would be a big thing now. Since
The big.
Max has not needed to re-enter initiative. So it'll
Yep.
be just the big things now.
Yay!
And those things can't approach us without running away from Benny.
Hi, Rex.
And
Yes,
hopefully
they can.
the worm will actually go for those things instead of us.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right. So basically, both the purple worm and the Remraz just fucking just go off of off screen. In this case,
We got away.
I feel like you wanted a fight to happen.
nah.
We were given the option to either fight or run.
You guys
We
were
chose
given the option to
smart
fight.
option. And we chose the smart option.
We could've-
I only lost 2 arrows.
Beaker lost the dagger. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I got like 4 more on me.
You just have knives everywhere.
He has
Yeah.
knives for days.
What? You don't keep pocket knives for those special situations?
I have a thigh knife.
Hmm.
Oh yes, the thief.
Perhaps you'd like to see it. We shrimply pass away.
Hmm.
3 Remoras.
That does sound frightening, not gonna lie.
It's fine. You're built different, Benny. You would have lived.
Yes, you would have lived. We wouldn't have.
You would have lived, but we would have been dead.
So what's the sitch? What are we looking at here?
Give me a second.
Hmm. Well, I know what that entails.
Why did it not save you over?
Let's see, hang on a minute. I gotta check something on my stream while you're doing that. Huh, it says it played in the thing. I don't know. Apparently my redeems are not doing their sounds.
Oof.
Aw. Rip.
Yeah, rip. Oh, I do have a rip emote. Hold on, I'll play that. See if that one plays.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. That could be a good substitute because I don't know what the fuck happened to the other character, the other monster sheet.
Oh boy.
We can take a moment.
No, I got it. But once again, anything and everything is gonna come out to attack you guys, rather it be at singularity or in the hundreds.
Now what's this thing? What are these?
What the fuck?
What are those?
Are those fuzzy worms?
Oh, no.
All right, whose turn is it to identify?
And
Can I try to identify this?
You try.
Now, cursed.
Okay.
Yeah. Cursed thought.
Investigation would be investigation or history for me. Hmm,
I'll have to look into it.
Well, since it's a monster thing, you could have to be either it'll be on nature.
okay, nature. Let me just. Yeah, that's an 8. I've never seen this before in my life.
Defeat the worms,
Good.
become the emperor.
Wouldn't you at the very
So,
DM if
yeah.
Lucy has lived their lives here when they were like mortal or whatever, wouldn't they know at least a base enough about these creatures to get advantage about the wildlife?
I'll get you a weapon, don't worry.
Well, Knuckle didn't really help when he said that. I don't really recognize these.
What if I
Yeah.
what if I just have ink bonk them in the back of the head? Would that jar their memory?
While
That's
she's
not gonna help.
driving?
Yeah,
How about to
it's an
I
say
don't know.
she's the only one
Well,
driving, unless you want to.
It's a little
man.
rude.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's fine that she doesn't remember. Honestly, she's like, oh, that's also new.
I'll
Oh,
Things
it,
have
enjoy.
spiced up around here.
oh, DM.
Yeah.
I believe my ready action goes off since these things
Hello.
appeared.
Uh,
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
All right. Yes.
Yes.
Activate the
Yes,
ready
we hear you.
action. Go.
I shoot an arrow at the one at the top left one, and since I'm pretty sure I heard uh, Lucy give me advantage, let me just hacha.
Fangs do it. Fangs do indeed change in 6,000 years.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Give me a sec.
If it doesn't, you have that bardic.
18 hits.
All right.
Your bardic is.
Now take this, and also since I have advantage, this to make it 18 in total.
All right, that was a lot of damage to just one of them. Anything else? Oh yeah, that
Nope,
was your
that
ready action. All right,
yeah, that was
Revigi,
my
it is
ready
your turn.
action.
Okay. Jesus. Just everything is wanting to eat our faces. Top left of the.
Welcome to Fargos.
Yeah. Welcome to Flargos. Top left one here. Doing the same thing of steady aim and fire. Go, go.
Max is pulling himself back into initiative after Braviki.
That's an 18.
Hey, same as
All right,
me.
So that hits.
18
Rolling.
hits.
Yep. Rolling, and it will do sneak automatically. For 7. 7 piercing, 6 sneak attack for a total of 13.
That
Sorry.
one's not looking good.
Hit it in the eyeball.
All right, anything else? Yep.
No, that's my action, bonus action, and I cannot move.
Got you.
I mean, I could, but
Beaker,
it
your turn
wouldn't
again.
be wise.
All right.
How about to say
Seeing
you want to?
No, I am staying on the boat, thank you. Or the skiff, or whatever the fuck this thing is.
Which,
Yep.
The sand slut.
and
Yeah.
I'll do this. I will do the same. Put myself back in initiative. We got more shit.
You
Wait,
never left initiative.
I said when I said last turn.
They
Oh.
did say that. Also, it's not Beaker's turn; it's mine.
All right.
Yeah, Max popped back into initiative.
Top
All right,
left
what you do?
gets. Top left gets a shot.
That hits.
21.
And it is dead.
Bottom left gets a shot, and I'm using piercing shot, so it's going to go through that one and hit the one
Go ahead.
behind it.
Get it. 17 hits.
14.
So 14 on both of those.
Yes.
Nice.
How are they looking?
Still pretty healthy, but that was a big chunk of flesh that you just blew off of both of them, especially with that piercing shot.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
You blew out the other one's eyeball, so both eyeballs, and it's dead from that top one. Alrighty. Is that it for you?
Yep.
All right, Lucy.
What? I didn't
Wait,
eat
no,
my
no,
hand.
no, no. We skipped over Beaker. Yay.
Beaker.
Hoo-hoo. I'm gonna shoot the middle one.
All right.
Advantage, take me away. 26.
26 hits.
For a 9 and 7 sneak attack. Which makes that 16 total damage.
All right, 16 on the one in the middle. Yep.
And you know what? I got I got a few more of these. I'm gonna or yeah, I got a few of these. I'm gonna throw a dagger into this one just to be spiteful.
Go, dagger, go.
The same one.
Yeah. Take this.
Okay.
Ah, that's an 8. It hits the sand and
Yeah,
is
that
lost forever.
Yep. Doesn't even reach the worm.
Maybe in 20 years somebody will pick up that knife and it'll help them on their
Mhm.
journey.
Hold on, just to ask, why do you only have a +4 to hit?
Like I was told, is that with dexterity?
Yeah, at the
Hey, you're
throw.
throwing a knife.
Yeah, because
Also, it has to miss.
they told me I couldn't add proficiency, so I subtracted that.
That's not a
No.
thing.
It's proficiency to hit, not proficiency to damage if you use offhand.
Wait.
And don't have two weapon fighter or some other thing that tells you can add proficiency to an offhand weapon.
Yeah, your proficiency to attack is just kind of always there. So,
Yeah.
which either way, I'm sure that would have missed, but like
Now you know.
just for next time.
Yeah. Alrighty. Lucy.
Hi.
You're almost home free.
Oh yeah. Just give me 1 second. Mhm.
There we go. Boop.
Trying to inquire about some. So I'm gonna ask you, DM, a question. Uh, if I were to use, uh, if I were to use expeditious retreat or expeditious retreat, um, would it work for the sand sailor instead of me since I'm the one that is driving it?
What does the spell say?
This.
Bonus action dashing.
Yep, it pretty much lets you dash as a bonus
Allows you to
action.
move in a crumble pit. Well, this is. I would say it wouldn't necessarily work, and this is for you, the person, not so much as a vehicle.
Okay, just wanted to know. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Uh, regardless, uh, just to ask, dashing would get us out of here. Yes, like we're close enough to
Dashing
just.
would get you out of here, yep.
Mhm.
All right, baller. We're doing that. She stares down and says, or she at least like holds out her hand and just says, "Braviki."
Just hands her another one.
Yep. Pops the cork, tosses it at the sail, and yet again she tells everyone like, "Home stretch, hold on!" As that we dash and baby 100 feet.
All right, and then as you dash, basically you dash safely away from the vast open desert, leaving
Hooray!
the crawlers in the dust. They're unable to catch up to you as they give up the hunt.
Eat your friend.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and Jesus.
What? Animals do that all the
I mean,
time?
they technically would.
Yeah.
No,
What's
yeah,
wrong with
they technically
what's wrong,
they technically would.
what's wrong
We
with a
shall
little
consume each other.
cannibalism?
And with that, we end combat.
Yay! I can change music now.
No.
Yep.
So we still out just in the base desert, no town in sight at the moment.
Well, actually, as you're approaching, like maybe dungeon mungeon sailor, if you will. As you're
Uh-huh.
approaching, like you're far off from the horizon. Last time you know,
Mhm.
when you first started traveling.
Yeah.
But now you see in the very distance, it's not a mirage. I mean, you would know, especially since you know you're able to handle the heat in comparison to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see a small town. So what is the name of your small town?
Ah. Well, you put the spotlight on me.
Well, because you said this is where you were heading to.
Yeah. We are arriving in the wonderful town of.
Kaka Pipi Pupushire.
uh, hold on a second.
God damn it. I did not say it. Damn it. I'm reading what's on Discord.
Yes. Pardon me.
Oh god,
Uh,
that was funny. I'm gonna run another quick ad here so we can stop these dang ads from trying to pop up every hour.
mhm.
Even though I have to do it every hour. See you all in
You know,
3 minutes.
Wow. Anyways, this is the boiling oasis.
The boiling oasis.
The
Huzzah!
boiling oasis. All right.
Yes.
this kind. You know what, Lucy?
Yes?
It kind of reminds me of home. You two,
See.
only only you know more nighttime and there's no vampires.
So,
This place is fucking
Lucy,
insane.
why don't you give as you're still farthest away from so let me just put everybody in onto the start screen since you guys are technically off of this map.
Fuck yeah, Gerudo Valley, let's go!
Why don't you explain what this small town used to be way back when you remember it?
So way back when, from what Lucy remembered it, uh, she knows for sure she has a house here. Maybe not. It stand the test of time. Who knows? But she has. When she was last here, this place was small. Had a nice little. It had houses that were sort of built into rocks. Had bits and pieces of things that resembled sort of like canopies uh, and tents, and ultimately, um, it had a nice little trail of like lava that like flowed throughout the small town, like outwards, inwards, towards the middle, where there resided the little oasis, where uh, where there was pretty much water that was sort of like cooling down and used to help for trading and stuff.
I murder.
Mmm, delicious, delicious boiling sulfur water.
Yeah,
And that's what it was 6,000 years ago.
yeah, pretty much.
That's what it was 6,000 years ago, correct.
Mhm.
However, this time around, as you get closer and closer to your once old town, your small town, which was like the size of a village, has now become, I would say, the size of like a grand sanctuary almost. Like it expands farther than last you saw it, where there could have been like at least a couple hundred people. Now there's thousands.
Mm, crazy.
It's nowhere big as like it's not a metropolis. It's a small like. So the way Zara described it, as you guys were on your way over here from Litera, is that there are a handful of major cities with the million upon millions of majority of the civilians that live in Flargos, but in between there, that live out here in the outskirts of the, well, not the outskirts, but within the inner desert. Uh, those that are successful into keeping it alive and safe uh, are these bustling towns that try to thrive off of the natural resources that they're able to find, and also those that they send out to the cities to uh, trade and
You're
resupply what they
roboting.
need, going
You're
back and forth
roboting.
between.
You're roboting really hard.
Excuse us, folks. It seems like audio is just a nightmare tonight, but we'll be right back with you.
Hello.
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 Like right now.
Good. Where did I cut off?
You were explaining the town.
Yeah, you're explaining.
All right. So yeah. So there is a small caravan that goes out into the bigger cities in order to help resupply.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of new structure.
Sorry, what?
You're completely unintelligible.
He said we're basically coming to the town.
Mm-hmm.
I got that part. Our poor DM is he's being atomized before our very eyes.
Sag.
Instead of being made out of stone, most of the homes here are now made.
He's trying to just describe what the place is made out of.
I'm intentionally pausing whenever I see the shit down.
Okay.
Are made out of clay. Other supporting materials.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Huh.
Boiling.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you're crackling in and out.
Try leaving and then rejoining.
Yeah, last thing we heard was Clay.
Yep.
Hello?
Uh-oh. We just can't hear you.
Oh no?
Can you not?
Oh, there
Oh,
we
there
go.
you are.
Okay. Last thing we heard was something about clay.
Buildings are made out of clay and other supporting materials. You pull in, and it's easy. There's no guards.
Mm-hmm. Just casually pulls in, riding the sand sailor, and eventually just kind of like slows down the sailor a little bit. Uh is her house still here? Can I roll to
Give me a
see?
second. Let me restart my. Let me restart my gates. My fucking T-Mobile gate, and hopefully it'll fix the issue. God damn it.
Mm.
Make sure to put something to anchor the sand sail before the sail gets taken away.
That's true. That's why she hasn't like fully stopped yet. She's looking around.
People
How
probably
much has
looking at us like, who the fuck uses a sand sail anymore?
Yeah. Primitive type.
Did your grandpappy give you that way across the desert? Back in
I bet it's a
my
hand
day.
me down.
It's like, how'd you get across the desert in that relic?
This doesn't feel all that technological as I thought.
Well, it's not a big town.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's not the big prominent thing. It's a small community. The big places is where you're gonna see all the big old techno is.
And some people are still afraid of technology.
We have
Technology!
we have
Woo!
So they're
upgraded from tents and stone houses to clay. Truly an
Yeah.
achievement.
so they're Luddites.
Well, actually, with them making their stuff out of clay and everything, it actually helps with like heating and cooling.
Fair.
That's why people
Also,
make stuff out of clay in the desert.
Why? And
also,
we're
yeah,
here in this town
yes, you are.
to get.
Well, we're in a town. If anything, we can get information here.
To the bar!
Exactly. Who knows? You might see a fight.
What do you mean,
But
might?
you're
This place is
right.
anything like the desert outside. It's assured.
You walk into the bar, someone's like thrown out the window.
You walk into the bar, and then you learn to duck.
You know how to dodge, right? No. Time to learn.
Some some may say my dodges are uncanny.
Boo.
I will say that Lucy does actually, like, as they're like approaching the town, does the thing, ties the rope that helps her steer to the section that she's at, puts down her hair as it goes from being pink to like a red, and kind of flows a little bit, uh, almost like lava, and she kind of just she lets her dark skin tone just change to a more charcoal tone with a bit of lava trailing through it. She's just like, that feels better.
Eyebrow raise.
This is the first time you've seen Lucy look like this. Save for Ink. Ink has seen them like this before.
I wonder.
I didn't know she could do that.
She is a changeling. She's just showing off what she actually looks like.
Allegedly.
It's hard to be surprised by things these days.
So true. So true.
Is that Flunky or Max
No,
saying that?
no, that was flunky.
That was Max.
Oh, Max, fair enough. Yeah.
Are you okay? You sound. What's a good way of saying this?
Different.
You kind of sound how I usually sound like.
Tired.
Had a
It
long
has
shift
been a long
today.
day. We were just chased by things and went across the sea, so.
Yes,
Like
after
dog, we talk to God and shit. I can pretend the magic and wonder has been sucked out of life. That's fair.
after a few weeks at sea with those marauders, and then that entire business with the desert, the drink does sound good.
Oh, yeah. We got some nice drinks here.
And don't
Who
forget
knows? You
the
might be able to try the kitchen sink.
The what?
The what?
You know the term everything but the kitchen sink?
That can't be healthy.
I think a glass of brandy will be fine.
That's also fair.
Just
You're
imagine
just
the
waiting for.
kitchen sink is just the communal fucking area of just everything of alcohol poured in one spot.
No, it is. Yeah, it's all the alcohol that they've got kind of mixed into one drink, swirled up, and then just tossed to you, and they just
In
see
Na-
if you last.
in Naturia, they call that jungle juice.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, there's like IRL places that do that.
There's an ice cream place near me that does that.
Oh wow.
Just tosses all the ice cream into a giant ice cream bowl.
With all the toppings,
A picture
yes.
of their finest
It's,
grog for
Ah,
me, please.
it's foul.
that sounds like a delicious nightmare.
It's like one of those food challenges. I couldn't do it.
I probably couldn't do it just for the fact of that is just a lot of just sugar.
I
If
could.
if I have to back bubblegum and like pistachio, I'm going to fight the person behind the counter.
if if I could do it, I would. Not saying I can't, but I feel like my biggest enemy would be my stomach because I'm lactose intolerant. I still eat ice cream, but like my stomach's gonna hate me.
Dag, we do have an alcoholic ice cream place here.
I mean,
They should change this fucking city motto.
a place that I have near me sells tequila popsicles.
I wish we had one of those booze places that sold those jugs that come with everything in them, and you just put the stuff back in the jug. So it comes with it's like a 1 gallon plastic jug, and they put all of the ingredients in it.
All right, I'm back. Am I good?
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
can
god,
trust you
you're
again.
at much better quality now.
Okay then.
Uh,
Well,
dude, also,
The
like
DM's
I was trying to
back.
explain.
go on.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, that scared me. But bless you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Like I was trying to explain, as you pull up, the bowling alley is now much more modern, as majority of the structures that you see of the homes are not made out of stone. They're made out of a mixture of clay and other supporting material.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more colorful now too.
Mm, I see. Well, I mean, when
Mm-hmm.
you don't have rocks anywhere, so.
Yep. So now everything is it looks peaceful for now, but remember, this is Flargos. You could either watch your backs, or the sooner you find what could be a potential ally that you may pique their interest for nefarious reasons, the more you'll be able
Mm.
to easily maneuver through Flargos until you either get to the capital where the major flame iris is, or you try to locate where the rebellion is.
First things first.
I did hear that you pulled up and you were asking me where your home is.
Yeah. like
I would
if
like
it's
for you
still
to,
around.
I would like for you to roll me a Jesus Christ, I need a tissue now.
Go get a
Well,
tissue.
Satch.
I'm gonna go grab a tissue, but roll for me a either an investigation to try and look for some notable landmarks, or just ask any of the locals around this and to describe the what you're looking for. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
You know, Lucy, your house probably doesn't exist anymore.
Well, you never know.
Could be
It's six.
retrofitted.
It's 6,000 years.
I mean, 6,000 years and this bad boy is still here.
How do you know that's the same one?
Because it was exactly where I left it.
That is, it's made of wood. That wouldn't
Yeah.
even last.
It lasted us through the desert, didn't it?
I'm
All
just
right, I'm
saying, it
back. Let me see what you
DM,
rolled.
I haven't rolled
DM,
anything yet.
DM. Just for my own sake, the sand sailor we take, it's not Lucy's original sand sailor, right?
It is Lucy's original sand sailor.
From 6,000 years ago.
That's what I said from last session. Yep.
All right, I guess so. Maybe her
It was
house
just
can't.
it was just covered in a well, it was in a hidden spot that she had placed it in with a tarp over it that was just completely covered in sand by the time you guys found it.
this stone sand sailor.
Oh, what the-
Uh, this godly tar.
It would. You gotta admit, it would be if it fucking lasts 6K years.
Sturdy wood.
Here in Flargos, we build our
made
shit to
with
last.
only in Flargos, and I guess
Listen,
Naturia, but you don't go sand sailing in Naturia.
listen, the Witherlands are the worst place ever, and even things change there. Fucking Stag is right. This is stagnation at its
Did you
worst.
even bother? Did you even bother to take the tarp, by the way, or did you just toss it aside by the time you reclaimed your?
Oh no, she like like folded it up and stuff and put it in the sand sailor.
All
So
right. Well
So,
then, Benny, you need to convince Lucia to keep that for you.
Roger, man.
but I will what uh
Can you speak English, my God?
I will roll an investigation, and if this doesn't work, then I shall just ask around. Yeah, 14.
Huzzah.
All right, a 14.
Mm-hmm.
So then describe to me the landmarks you're trying to find in order to whatchamacallit, in order to try to find your once wonderful home.
There's a little spot that is kind of that she remembers like seeing it like a there's a stone that had a heart that had a you know those things where like writing the lover's initials on like the like the wall and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that where it was for her and Pablo, and like his sword stabbed into the large stone. She's looking around for that.
Got you. Okay.
know Pablo. Nobody's gonna be fucking moving that sword.
All right. So miraculously, as you lead everybody through your again one small village, now a very uh, vast town. You do see a few things from your past that now appear to be historical sites.
Oh,
For instance, there is many statues of Pololo, especially since this is where you and Pololo are from. There are many statues of Pololo's story from his less than humble upbringings to where he became a very well-known and powerful general in some of the very first wars of the world of Hamath. And then there is you, which again you started off as a correct me if I'm wrong. Lucy started off as a peasant girl.
I mean, as peasant as you're gonna get in a small town, I suppose.
You had the JRPG standard main character thing. The only difference is your village isn't burned down or something.
Yeah. They expanded.
Yet your village hasn't burned down yet.
Why do you think they switched to clay?
Has not burned down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of marvels at all the statues and whatnot.
There's a statue of you and Pololo together.
She kind of goes like, "Aww," and then
You
realizes
want to
that
know
she's.
what it looks like?
What does it look like?
It's your arms and him your chin up,
Hmm.
and it's literally labeled beneath it the lovers.
She as like the group is passing by it, she's like giving an approval nod, like accurate. But her question, like her thought remains on if she can still find her house.
Yep. You do see
Uh-huh.
the stone where the two swords are planted in.
Aha! Here we are. And she's gonna pretty much like turn the sand sailor, and then by the time that the group reach, like we all reach the stone, she's gonna like stop it there, and just kind of like get off and look out a little into the distance and see a nice looking uh well, as nice as it's gonna be, stone house.
I thought we were in the city. Are you just
Was that
driving
your
this motherfucker through the streets?
Yeah.
It's not your original stone house anymore.
Ah, changed it.
Well, yeah, it has been 6,000 years, so now it has been renovated.
Yeah, but
By any chance, during your life, you had relatives and or next of kin?
good question. uh, I I'd imagine
You know
that
what?
I'd imagine that she'd have at least like all of her relatives have passed away at this point. Um, next of kin depends on who you ask,
Got
but
you. Okay.
like as for in this small town, probably like like someone.
so many greats.
She's gonna knock on but she kind of says like to everybody, like, you can feel free to get what you need, any supplies and whatnot. Drinks, like, bars should be over there. To, like, it's no, like, basis, you can go there, get some water, nice fresh water, get some beer if you want. We gotta. I think we saw that. I think I saw a fruit store nearby. We have good fruit.
Uh huh.
fact that you're listing things as these small things when it's now a lot more different than before.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know,
I
we
didn't.
had one bar. I have a favorite fruit stand. It used to be over there.
I think it
Oh
got
my!
moved to over there.
No, it's still in the same
Hmm.
spot. 6,000. Just everything's the same.
it nothing has changed except this town got bigger.
Town
I'd
just needs.
imagine a lot. I'd imagine a lot of people probably were a little surprised to see a sand sailor, because I'm not sure. I doubt that they'd be like as common as they were a long time ago.
Well, at least your sand sailor is pretty ancient. The sand sailors now in this modern day are more renovated. They're more modern.
Motorized.
Modern sailors, got it.
Man, we could have one. We could have one of these ones that actually can sail itself and not rely on
One that
someone
has a
with.
throttle and can move 500 feet a turn.
Yeah,
And
we're just all look.
Thrusters in the back.
Yeah, and we're just looking at Lucy's old piece of shit. Like, damn, we need to trade up.
It's her piece of shit. All right.
Bro, we couldn't even get it started. You had to actually use a mat fucking constantly blasting behind you. We could have one that moves on its own. What are we doing? It's time to put it out to pasture.
Let her enjoy her old thing day. But she's gonna she's like, pretty much telling everyone, do what you want, do what you want, get information. We can, as soon as you learn, we can like head out. She's gonna
All right, I think you're
check
gonna.
out her house.
Oh, hey, I'm thinking you're gonna appreciate this map, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Ooh, new map, new map. I like it. I
Yep.
like the map.
Ooh.
What information do we need to know here again?
So, when you come across your home, it's a two-story home, but then it is also considered special, as it is said that this is they actually already know that this once the home of what's your last name?
Uh, did I ever put that down for Lucy?
I don't think so.
Let me.
But I'm just gonna say Lucy, insert last name here. Who later became Lustus, the goddess of love. This was once her home, and now it has been renovated, and now houses her descendant. Since it'd be 6,000 years, so this would be, let's say, great times 7 or 8 daughter.
So would this be the equivalent of like royal family or some shit like this?
Not in this case, because even though that, yes, they do treat this as like a historic site. Unfortunately, your relative doesn't appear to live lavishly. The only thing that's lavish, or at least that looks neat, is just the fact that this is a modern take of your once old home.
Well, I'm gonna go pay my great 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 granddaughter a visit then.
So as
I
you're
will leave
trying to
everyone
like
else to their
explain
devices.
as you're trying to explain to everybody, like, yeah, so you could go over there, well, that bar used to be smaller, and we didn't used to have a market. We used to just have a fruit stand.
Hold on, I
We had
need
good
to see.
watermelon.
Uh, Before you even go to even knock on the door, I mean, obviously everything has changed. Like, it's not an open concept anymore. There is a legit door. Before you can even knock on it, uh, the door opens and you see almost like a copy of yourself in front of you. But this is in fact your great descendant. This is your great granddaughter. Uh,
To see something.
uh, Same melanin, pink hair, but instead of being like frizzy, it's like at least brushed straight down. Uh, pretty long, but not as long as Arya's hair. And in terms of her wearing, your palette is like a bunch of pinks and reds, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, she will wear more like like just beige, like just your typical beige, as like most of these desert dwellers would wear.
Mm. Is
And
she as
she
tall as
looks,
Lucy? Or is like Lucy looking down at her?
uh, she's maybe a few like maybe 2 or 3 inches a bit shorter than you, so you guys would still be at like at least eye
Sailing a
height. So
6 foot, got it.
yeah. But
Alright.
anyway, as you lock eyes with each other, she looks at you confused for a second, mainly because she heard the commotion outside her own house. But then she's taking a long look at you, and she goes like, "Okay, I definitely had too much to drink last night. What is going on?"
He like looks down, then like looks away for a moment. It's just like, man, this is awkward.
I'm just going to telepathically communicate to Lucy. Are you sure it's good to drop a bombshell like, "Hi, I'm your god descendant"?
She's
Ancestor, not
gonna
descendant.
she'll telepathically respond just like, uh, oh, baby steps, baby steps.
I don't know.
As she just says like, hi, pleasure to meet
Hello.
you. Name's Lucy.
Raises an awkward eyebrow. Hello. I would say it's nice to meet you as well, but to what would be
But
the to what would be the reason that you stand in front of my home?
well, this you're not gonna believe this. This used to be my home.
She blinks a couple times. I don't follow. What do you mean this used to be your home? I've never seen you at all in my entire life. And then that's when Arya kind of like just comes over, wraps her
Oh,
arm around.
I was gonna say that she's gonna like look over to the statue, look over to herself, and then mimic the pose of the statue.
And as you're doing that, like I said, Arya comes up and she wraps an arm around your shoulder, and she kind of goes, "Well, darling, this right here is your great great ancestor and the one and only, well, former goddess Lustis, or right now Lucy. This is your long past relative."
Mm, I wanted to build up to that.
And she's kind of taken aback as well, like
I
looks at
would.
the statues, looks back at you, processes Arya's words.
Why? Why would you just admit that?
Yes.
Look at Gee's face.
That's what
Just
she was
looking
like.
at
I was going to slowly build up. Yeah.
Arya. Why
So
would just?
you're really her, aren't you?
Yes. That is correct.
So you are my great 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 great
A lot of
great,
greats.
yes, grandmother.
A lot of greats.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay then. Now I could now I see. And she slaps you across the face before closing the door on you.
Like,
Ayo.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
no,
Okay,
that
I
I
was not
expect.
expecting that.
I kinda did.
well, and that reason is
No help in 6,000 years, probably.
I mean, it can't be entirely Lucy's fault. I mean, never know what happened that whole time that she was away.
I don't know. Did you?
You
Did you?
guys can again. Bars over there. I'm gonna try and talk to her.
I would
Do
not.
you want to talk to her by yourself, or
Yes. All right. Yeah.
all right?
Besides, there should be a show going on at the bar. I think you might enjoy it. And by show, she is referring to a fight. That bar does not go a day without someone fighting someone.
DM, I just hide behind Lucy.
Oh God, why?
I say nothing and I just hide behind her absolute form. Every time she
I'm
turns,
going
I
to the
just
bar.
stay behind her.
Which building is
Arya's
the bar?
Arya's gonna grab you by the ear. Let's go, you.
That
Is it this one?
All right. So while everybody else heads to the bar,
Yeah, and
uh,
go focus on the people in the
no, yeah,
bar.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. I'm just gonna leave you here in
Nexalon,
front of.
Nexalon's at the bar already. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Just getting a drink.
All
real
right.
quick.
So, Max, as you sit at the bar, it is well. You're already left over there. Got an
Mhm.
image for Flunky right now. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
As you're at the bar, you're immediately greeted with like a man literally being thrown over to the door, and he just hits the wall like right next to you, and he's unconscious.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what Neko's been waiting for.
Yes.
You son of a bitch! You sleep with my wife. And that one from Stag 2 is just making sure I don't fit in.
Just making sure I don't fit it.
Yes, the kind nobleman in the middle of an entire continent where everybody is just so cruel and freaking violent towards each other.
Yeah, seems fair.
They're not cruel. They're just
We're gonna
spirited.
stand out like sore thumbs. Yes, Thor thumb.
Mhm.
Yes, for thumb. Force thumb. By the name of my thumb.
Mhm.
All right. You approach the bar. What do you do?
Just order a drink.
Good old drink.
So you go ahead and order a drink. The bartender kind of looks at you though. And he's like, "Well, what kind of drink would you like?"
Brandy, if you have it.
All right. What do you have for brandy?
Something local, I guess.
The bartender, which is a half orc, shakes his head like, "No. You need to pay for your brandy. What do you have for your brandy?"
Coin?
Raises his eyebrow. How much coin?
A brandy's worth.
Drink. My favorite choice of liquid.
Sorry, that was my TTS.
He looks at you very confused. He's like, "I understand the value, very little, the value of coin, sir. As you see that we're not very prosperous people. If anything, do you have anything to trade?"
Bro, Lucy, what backwater is this?
Hold on, I'm looking through my shit.
Cap explained this
We
beforehand.
I didn't actually think this actually we're back on the fucking barter system of the Bronze Age.
Yeah, they're poor because they don't understand how coin works. These
The more
fucking
the more prosperous cities, the ones that have all the connection to the other continents, are the ones that are well more acquainted with coin.
Well, maybe
I
these
mean, a
guys
few.
should start using coin too. I'm offering them it. And then they can use that coin to buy things.
Such as goods and services.
Like goods and services.
What a fucking concept. It's almost like it's how the world fucking works.
Wawiwa.
Wow,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be very harsh on your home, Lucy.
No, that's fair. Her home is old.
No, this ain't old. This is
old.
re-
It's
this
old.
shit.
It's ancient. It's
It's
bones. We're
When do
bones.
we arrive? I was just gonna ask.
Um, he flips out a little token. It's not a coin, but it's a it's like a small pendant. How's this?
Is there any sort of significance to the pendant?
It's just a small silver pendant. You picked it up somewhere.
He looks at the pendant, puts it on himself, and for your troubles, he goes ahead and he does at least a good gesture towards you, and he gives you the bottle, and then like a double shot size of a cup. This
Appreciate
your
it.
first time here, stranger?
Would be, yeah.
I could see you're pretty tense there.
Well, normally people don't get thrown next to me when I walk into an establishment, so
Get used to it. That's the lifestyle around here.
Yes.
if you say so.
And then that's where the rest of your friends come in. They're like, Maxilon, where are you? And immediately upon arriving, Arya, and then just in a
Stairs.
loud, in a loud tone of voice, everybody just kind of stares at her, and
It's
then
like
and
of
did
course
you eat
everybody gives a death stare at first, but then seeing the beautiful tiefling that's there standing
No.
at the door.
no.
No. No.
I had to step
No.
in on this one, Chief.
No.
It
You're
ain't
not
that
going.
easy. Beauty,
No,
beauty,
you are not.
like you words.
Words.
That's a blue tiefling dog.
Bruh,
Yeah,
you
she's
ain't
a,
getting.
oh yeah, she's a Frostneer 10, but she's a Flargos 3. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, we're stopping you. We're stopping you now, Cap.
Yeah, no,
You don't
you,
get.
you, you. It's not easy. Beauty like that.
You got.
Looks is one thing. You gotta walk the walk, not just talk
Listen,
the talk.
Cap.
You
You
can't
got it.
admit it wasn't funny.
No,
Relax.
It was.
it was funny, but
Which one of these buildings is the
they,
bar?
they are
Yeah,
100% staring at her and just like it's just like a kind of like a like staring, like most probably would be staring at her with like a what the fuck.
Yeah, and then Arya is
Ari.
just like very awkwardly shuffling forward towards Maxilon. Like, okay, well, it's not the kind of stairs that I would imagine, but okay then. Benarif.
Benarith. What the fuck
Just,
is.
just Benny's fine. Just Benny's fine, as it were.
Can you just
Mhm.
can we just walk side by side for a second until we reach Maxilon?
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine. Just fucking mean mugging people in here.
I'm right here.
And they
I
mean mung you
literally-
back.
Meanwhile,
Bravigi's just gotta
Meanwhile-
be wandering through, not even giving a fuck.
They don't mind you.
I guess Ink would be the
He's
last
dressed like
one
a
Unlike
in.
our-
criminal anyway.
Yeah, unlike Arya, Braviga, you're not so obvious to like where you're from. So, I mean, they look at you strangely still because obviously they never seen someone like you, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, I was about to say he has his hood up and everything.
I guess I just walk in last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of people are in here?
Big people,
Uh,
small people, mostly buff people.
Yeah, mostly Goliath, orcs, hobgoblin, uh,
Rarely
few
you'll see
kobolds,
really. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
kobolds, goblins, and then also tabaxi, since you know.
Well, if no one bothers Ink, they'll just walk alone to the bar.
the mood has very much changed in here.
Around these
And then
parts.
the
Yeah.
Oh, folks act like they ain't never fucking seen no one before.
It's fine.
you don't see any lizard folk here.
I
Anyway,
we're-
I was just throwing a
anyway,
free idea
uh,
for you.
Mm.
no, I get you. Anyway, the bartender looks to you, Max, and goes like, "This your esteemed party, I would presume."
Yep.
The blue one is gonna stands out a lot if it's not obvious.
Figured as much.
Flago, if between me and you, Flargonians don't have the best relationship with the Frostnearans.
No one does.
No, no, stranger. I don't think you understand. That we really do not have a good relation with the Frostnearians.
Yeah, no one does.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
all hate them.
okay,
just
listen, stranger. I spent 10 years on Frostnir soil, fighting them sons of bitches. So you don't lecture me on my relationship with them.
The bar collectively just goes like, ooh.
they all
Mike,
eavesdropping assholes.
Well, yeah, it's a bar.
he kind of leans in as like, "Sir, I'm not lecturing you about your relationship. It's more about our relationship." And then he kind of like motions to everyone else at the bar, and then people start standing up.
All bubble blowing babies will.
Okay, you know
I'm
what?
so happy Beaker decided to explore on his own.
DM,
Just like,
DM,
oh look, bar menu.
Hmm.
Cappy,
Cream
Cappy boy,
cheese peppers.
Yeah,
Can we
Capri
just
Sun.
get to the scene, please?
Yes. Can I get to the bar, please?
But you're at the bar, didn't you?
All
Oh,
right.
you're
wait.
at the bar.
Yeah. Can I get just anything like
Just in the middle of the conversation we're having, that's fine too.
I was about to say Bravigi's just kind of like holding a finger up. Sees everybody having a tense conversation, puts it down.
DM, if you would continue
Yeah.
the conversation between Max and barkeep or bartender.
Yeah, he goes,
Hmm.
oh boy. Hold on.
I'm just vibing to Gerudo Valley right now. You're fine. For those curious, it's from Zelda. If you haven't played Zelda, I feel sorry for you. Too good. Also,
Just what are the
chat, how'd it
wise? I
go?
would recommend getting her covered up. He says to you.
I thought people were standing.
Well, yeah, everyone else around you is standing, but he's saying that like for like, is like advice to you for future reference.
You might want to tell her that yourself. I'm not her keeper.
It's okay, Maxilon. I understand what he's trying to get at, and I think it probably would be best we either leave now or
Oh, but I wanted to try the cream cheese peppers.
why the our mere existence is an insult to them? Or yours or whatever. They can cry about it. I want a drink.
The half orc goes, "What do you have?"
Give me a water.
And what you have to trade.
Then I actually go into my actual inventory.
Thank you, Max. I was also fucking going. We were both rushing. We were like, hang on a minute.
I'm here for fried okra and to kick
It's
ass.
fine.
And it
This
seems
is
they're
just
all out of
Gerudo
okra.
Village with more
Oh
assholes.
no, Lumi.
Nah, Garuda roll woman.
Hold on, let me check my items.
Oh my god.
I think that one's in Majora's Mask, actually. Anyway.
Okay, there we go. I have some of the finest silks worn by the Mage of Light herself.
Did you steal that?
Well, I wouldn't be saying that in Light Terra now, would I?
Maxilon is right there.
They're fucking lying, brah. They just pulled out some of their clothes. One of them is a silk shawl.
Oh, okay. So are you trying to deceive in terms of value or
Yeah, they're trying to deceive in terms of value.
roll deception then?
Cool. Can I use minor illusion to make it shimmer and sparkle for advantage?
Sure.
Hmm. Looking at my
Hold on.
inventory, I'm like, I didn't even know I had that.
All right. He buys it. He doesn't overreact about it, and he'll go ahead and give you a tall glass of water, cold.
I think that should just pay for at least one round for my friends too. That wasn't easy to get.
He nods and pulls out several other glasses.
And they just lean back onto the bar, looking outward, and just has a drink.
As everyone else in the bar, at least the ones that stood up, will start approaching slowly. You're not welcome, strangers, and neither is the Frostnerin.
Dungeon Master, I'd like to use it. I'd like to use a class feature.
All right, what is that?
90% sure it's called Conqueror's Presence. Fucking.
Benny's gonna give the look of fuck off.
Essentially, the fuck are you? It is, yep, Conquering Presence. Basically just trying to spook him with kind of anyone who's giving the fucking these assholes these assholes who are standing up and saying this shit, and anyone who's giving like too much of a glare. To give a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of Benny.
All right.
I know it kind
What's
of is
your
funky.
what's your save DC?
It is 16.
All right, they failed. They rolled a 4.
I
They can
suggest
all-
you sit. I suggest you sit the fuck back down. We're here for a drink, and we'll be out of this shithole. Well, sorry, we'll be out of this town as soon as we can. You hear me?
They kind of are taken aback by the fierce look of this woman.
She doesn't like to repeat
Arya's hiding
herself.
behind you and Max. And they just kind of grunt and they just go about their business, just drinking.
Fucking nice place, is it?
Just slowly turning back around and just like seeing the hassle that Ink has to go through. It's like, oh my god, do we even want to fucking drink?
I
Well,
already paid for it. I'm drinking.
No, you can have your drink. I'm just, I have to fucking find
It's
something. Hold
I
on.
mean, it's also just water. I mean, I could go for a glass. I mean, I've been parched since that entire trip from the desert.
It is rather warm.
Max has a whole bottle of brandy. He pours a glass and pushes it over to Benny.
Yeah,
Uh,
thanks, man.
so Max, when you take a bottle, I mean a bottle, when you take a swig of that brandy, uh, it is some of the best tasting brandy you've ever had in your travels.
Nice.
It is very crisp. It feels like it's been aged properly. You never had a taste that this brandy gives you as any other brandy you've ever had before.
Hmm.
You enjoy your drink there, sir?
Fantastic. Can't say the same about the
Made it?
clientele.
Well, your friend there definitely has the idea of how to address. And in case you're curious, Brandy's is house made. Family does it as well.
He puts 5 gold on the counter. I'll have another for the road.
He looks at the gold, slowly takes it, and just for the sheer compliment of that brandy, he'll go ahead and just just give you the another bottle.
I now have 2 bottles of alcohol in my backpack.
Let's go.
Is it really that good?
I too am
It's some
Says
of
curious.
the
our.
best brandy I've ever had.
Can I taste?
Yeah, he'll pass the bottle around.
I shall taste.
That's why he bought a second
Arya,
bottle.
I'll take
Arya will
a taste.
take a swig. Oh wow, that's a very clean brandy. That's delicious actually.
Mm.
There goes Beaker. What's he doing?
He
And
doing
now it's
beaker
pretty
things.
smooth.
Because zero.
Hmm?
And now
Hello.
Beaker's suffering because he can't drink.
Yeah. So you
No,
say you're
like,
exploring town. Where exactly
yeah,
are you going to? Or what are you trying to look for?
yeah. Well, seeing as I couldn't drink and everyone was gonna go to a bar, Beaker decided to explore the town to see if he could find any recent wanted posters.
That is
Make an
a good
investigation.
idea.
I am also saying that I still have my disguise on,
I do
and
have
that's
something to. I'm sorry, Beaker.
all right. Let's see. Use investigation. Turn off the advantage. Nat 20.
All right. So you go ahead and you look into the just real quick, just so I can answer his question because he did ask me this for us a while ago. Bervigi, they do have a menu. Some of the notable things on the menu are cooked cacti, like a cold mango salad, and a stuffed pineapple.
I'll try the cooked cacti.
Cooked cacti is served with a very spicy sauce. It's pretty
Delicious.
mm-hmm. Especially spicy because it still keeps the seeds in it.
Um, I'd like to ask the bartender a couple questions when speaker's done.
All right. Uh, and Shrew's biting everybody right now.
We sure is not here.
I look at the chat. Anyway, uh,
Kill them
you
right
find
now.
you find a bulletin board in town, and you do see, in fact, that there are several wanted posters. One of which is of you, and another one of a goblin with a suit and a hat. Not a tall hat like fuck, what was her name? Torpedo.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, and there's also one for Bravigi as well.
Oh, fucking course there is.
Beaker, Beaker's going to take those and read what's on them. What do they say?
I hope Beaker's bounty's like 25 cents.
Try 25,000.
Wow. If I
Dungeon
was
Master, I'm turning in
none of you
Bruh.
see these. None of you know how much I'm worth. How much worth is Bravigi?
Actually, Max does.
That was the old bounty poster.
So you're worth more now.
So yeah, so it says here, Beaker, and then wanted for murder, robbery, theft, heist, arson, you name it.
Can't believe
Jaywalking.
Beaker's a
Jaywalk.
murderer.
Well, he used to run with a gang, so
I never expected them to murder.
well, how else are they supposed to get through guards?
I don't know. They're just they're just
Disruption
little
of property.
guys.
Knock them out. You don't have to turn to murder as your first option.
That's a
Yeah,
big. That's a.
Dungeon Master. I
What does it
murder
say?
every guy.
Anywho,
Yeah.
Benny's turning in 0, so
Dungeon Master quick save?
Hold on, let me just move my token out of the way so they can't get that opportunity attack on me.
you know
Yeah.
what? I'm turning. DM. I'm turning the player 0 in to the cops now.
What? No.
I was also curious to see how
You
much
know,
I was
you know what?
worth
Before we
behind
get
this.
more off track, what does it say on Bravigi's poster?
Bravigi's poster. Bravigi's poster would be about less than that.
Brivy, you're
It'll
worth less.
be about
Idiot
like
my entire life.
7,500. Bravigi wanted for, believe it or not, libel and slander.
They take their crimes seriously here.
Oh my god, Ravi, get that rap sheet up, boy.
All right, what do you do with the posters?
Well, I take them off from where they were and stuff them into my coat to show everyone later. And I also read what's on the third poster.
Well, like I said, it's a goblin. Do
Mhm.
you want to roll for your memories again?
Yes.
Roll it.
1d100.
Hello, I'm back. What has happened?
Beaker is having a
Beaker's
brain blast.
Yeah, he's having
He's
a
having a
Beaker.
brain blast. As you remember that this is in fact your former leader. This is Queenie.
Oh.
Also, Beaker committed murder.
Oh.
Not right
Yeah,
now. It's what's on his wanted poster.
yeah, and I have a bigger bounty than Bravigi.
Because my bounty is bullshit.
It's just that your family has no money.
It's libel and slander
Yeah,
against my own name. It's funny as hell.
the point is your fucking family's cheap ass hoes.
His father's very petty.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Baker's remembering Queenie. Headstrong, takes the charge, carries something that she called uh, a rapid fire gun, and it was very effective at killing.
Wow. Technology.
Her
I'm,
her arrest is her arrest is worth 100,000.
Oh boy.
that's like three, 4 times more than Beaker.
Yep.
Man, like, can I be worth $1 million in my bounty?
You don't have a bounty. No one's ever seen you before.
Exactly.
I'll
You know
You
make
what?
want
a
a
name.
million, a million or more in a bounty? Go fuck with the Mage of Fire.
Since I remembered her, I'm going to post Queenie in the images for everyone to look at.
Yeah.
Can't believe.
Is there anything you want to do with that poster in this case too?
I'm also gonna hold on to it, and just also maybe like look side to side to see if anyone is seeing me take these.
They're, right. So far, everyone else is minding their own business. Again, you either look for trouble or you don't want trouble.
Nice. And right now, I'm just a covered up little guy. Who's gonna bug me? No one here.
For now.
Getting
Mm-hmm.
nah. I think I'll be perfectly fine all the way back to the bar.
All right, then in that case, we're gonna return to the bar real quick. Max, what are your questions for the bartender?
We came here looking for someone, and I was wondering if you might be able to point us in a direction.
Well, that depends who you're trying to look for, and what kind of information do you wish for me to uh, surrender to you.
I remember a certain someone.
What are your let me ask a prerequisite question. What are your thoughts on Iris?
He kind of sighs and he goes like, "Well, from what we've all heard back in days long gone, uh, her mother being the original Major Flame was much more orderly during her rule, but now ever since she's long since passed and Iris took over, things have not been the same. The same model still persists that anyone who is able to prove their might over another is common still.
Let me
But
rephrase the question. Are you a mage's man?
I've not left I've not left here, so no. I wouldn't really care for Fargonian politics.
In that case, this rebellion, you know where we could find it?
Well, the group is moving more and more each day. I do have I do have information as to where they're heading towards next, but I would need something in turn to surrender that information.
He all right. He pulls off the rapier at his belt and lays it on the counter.
Eyebrow raise.
He shakes his head and gives it back to you. No, not trade and nothing for your coin. More so a favor.
What is that?
Right now, my kitchen is running out of food to feed these many people. Again, it takes us a while to have the caravan come through in order to resupply the town. And because of that, there's a small band of brave yet foolish souls that go out and try to hunt and kill whatever the desert provides. But because they're they have not returned, we are in need of just whatever we can get. So kill something for me. Most likely anything large that you could dice up and bring back in pieces. And I will surrender that information to you willingly.
All right. You got a deal.
Extends his hand out.
He shakes it.
All right then. I don't care how long it takes you, but again, the sooner the better.
I need this information quickly, so I'll be back within the day.
Very well done.
Just point me in a direction.
If you had, well, that depends. Are you and your friends going to be able to hunt down any of those big creatures out there? If I do recall, you did say that you just came from there.
We killed
Surprised
one
you
on
were
the way
able
here.
to pay.
We did kill one on the way here. If we go out and retrieve the body, is that worth anything, or are you looking for something bigger or more?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think something else that was chasing us probably got to that already. So we probably have to get something and get out of there.
Probably.
The creatures don't. The creatures aren't unfamiliar with cannibalism, so that corpse probably would have already been eaten by now.
Damn.
Can
Well,
it be anything?
It can be anything, but I would just need a surplus of it that will last me a while before the caravan gets back.
All right. We'll head in the waste. We'll get you something. I
Just go
expect that
out there.
information, and I expect it to be good information.
Trust me, I do not hold my tongue if this is what you wish to achieve.
And
I am willing to let slide that you are not from here, as well as just being stranger. Um, Business is business.
just have a word with your customers. When I come back in here, I don't want a repeat of what happened.
He nods.
All right.
If it helps, there should be a Flargonian tailor, just a little bit towards that way, towards to the right, down a couple of houses. At least get some of you covered up, especially her. Point star area. That'll be more than appreciated. Thank you. All right, I'll lead a lot of you to it. Alrighty then. First official side quest. Yeah, you could go to bed.
First side quest in the land of Frargos.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm-
and Max goes to the tailor and gets some fucking desert clothes. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
I know, Lawrence
Good
of
night.
Arabia looking ass.
Hey, Stag.
Hmm.
Would it be a buzzkill to say I could just read this guy's mind and just get the information?
I don't know what the fuck you're asking me, but like,
I don't know.
All right. Before we end off tonight, let's just go ahead and get back with what Lucy was gonna do.
Yep, which was basically talk to our great
You don't know
grandmother.
her name yet because
Yeah,
fucking Arya kind of killed that when she introduced you.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
So,
need to punish Arya for that.
but
She's
yeah,
going.
we're
Good luck with that.
gonna
This
we're gonna
cactus
just
is
knock on the
delicious.
door.
You knock on the door.
Yeah, I'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door and immediately you hear "Go away."
Come on, can't we just talk?
Oh, so now you want to talk after all this time. And the fact that you have nothing to say to me, it's just those that have been long since gone. Your memory is your memory is forever enshrined in this town, let alone the culture of Flargos itself. And yet here you are, under the same conditions as I am.
Well,
What is it that your friend said? You're no longer a god? Oh, how sad for you.
for your information, I wanted to come down here anyways.
And yet, when was the last time you actually visited the family?
I never got the chance to.
Don't make up excuses.
I'm not. Think I wanted to stay up there the entire time? Think I wanted to just not come home? Well,
Si- Just silence.
young lady, you better answer me right now.
You ain't not acting like like a mother now.
Oh, don't even give me that parental figure kind of talk.
Fine. I'm not giving it to you as a parental figure. I'm telling you as a Flargosian to tell me what I want to know.
And upon hearing that, that's when the door opens again. And you see her stand and she's cracking her knuckles. Is that really where you're gonna go?
You know as well as I do that's how things work around here.
All right then.
Beat her ass, Lucy descendant. She's talking big.
This is just
Gonna
gonna
fight
be a
my great
straight.
grand.
This is just gonna be a straight fist fight. She rolled a 19.
Alright, so I just roll a d20.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Somebody quick, get the
Unarmed,
Street Fighter music.
unarmed strikes, fool.
Oh, would it just be unarmed strikes?
It would just be unarmed strikes. There's no weapons in this case.
Oh, okay, then. Well, I mean, it's still gonna be. Where is it? Is it here? What the fuck? Me looking at all my attacks, not one of them is is unarmed strike.
Just roll it. What's your strength?
0.
So roll a d20.
I guess you
D20,
wouldn't
you'll
have.
be doing 1
Would,
damage.
You're
would you have?
you're always proficient, so your to hits are at least
Okay.
+4.
Oh yeah, then I'm yeah.
Oh yeah.
23.
All right.
God
So you
She
go ahead and get.
she sees the weave. She sees like the punch incoming. Sidesteps. Gut check.
All right.
Street brawl.
Oh, did you roll initiative?
Oh, no. I thought we were
Roll
just.
initiative
I thought
first.
I thought we were just doing rolls and see who I got hired. I know there was an initiative going on here.
Or you know what? Fine, we'll do that instead, so that way we could just speed
Makes
it
it
up.
easier, yeah.
Yeah, it makes it easier. All right. Yeah. So you go ahead, you dodge what was a straight punch, and you give her an uppercut to the gut.
Yeah. Sloppy.
That's a 14.
Okay. Yikes!
You get too
Yikes!
overconfident, and then she retaliates you with a vicious uppercut. Overconfident.
Alright.
Yeah, there was no way she
That
was gonna beat that unless it was gonna
that
be a nat 20.
she uses like after getting hit with that uppercut, she headbutts uh and just tells her like wide open.
Ah, damn, she rolled a 5.
God damn it,
He
Lucy's
she
descendant.
uh she sweeps the leg effectively.
All right, you sweep her leg, and she's on her back.
Mm-hmm.
I got good money riding on this. Don't you dare lose.
Proceeds after sweeping the leg, she like holds her by the throat, fist at the ready.
And as she's trying to squirm, eventually, after like maybe half a minute, she just goes, "All right, I yield."
Good. And she like gently lets go.
You try to gently let go, but then she kind of like swats your hand away just to stand up and brush herself off.
Oh no, she wasn't helping her up at all. No, she's not helping her up. No,
No,
she
I
just
know you're
lets her
not, but
away.
like as you're trying to slowly stand away or get away, she still like swipes your hand away anyway. You know, just so she could get up faster.
All right, I won. Start yapping.
You didn't really tell me what it is you want to know.
Are you mad at me because I never showed up?
That and oh, I don't know. When you were gone, the family just kind of stayed the same. We weren't really helped much, especially during my childhood, during my upbringing. Father and mother always trying to their hardest to just get by, knowing that our long history, we had someone who was able to rise up to divinity, who was worshipped and even given all, donation, other things such as, but not once did us as a family, even after your disappearance up there in the great sky, were we ever helped. And now the entire town just kind of glorifies me for just being a descendant. That's it. I get nothing else.
Okay, well, I can see why you resent me then. Still, you're here. You're alive, you're kicking.
struggling to get by, sure. No different than how I was.
She gets the USA veteran treatment. Jesus.
Jesus Christ, Stag, that's too real.
Anyway,
Ooh, I'm not repeating that either.
Right.
yeah. I'm getting by, but that's all we can do, right? We could just get by.
Here.
When in reality, we could have at least, oh, I don't know.
She is interrupting her and just saying, here. Exactly 795 gold pieces.
Right.
As generous as it is, what the hell do you want me to do with it? It's not really that easy to get out of this town, you know?
She she points over to the sand sailor of hers.
There's only so much you could fit on that thing.
Mm-hmm. But it should be more than enough to get you where you want to go. Even more than just be in this town. You can be out there, making a name for yourself. That's what I did. That's how I met Pablo. And she stares over at like the statue. I didn't want to be just cooped up in this town forever.
She sighs and she goes, I'd be lying to you if I didn't want to do the same thing. You know, before mom and dad eventually told me about our history and why I'm just so aggravated with you. I did hear stories about you from everybody else in this town. So much so that at some point when I was little, I looked up to you.
How times have changed, huh?
Not really for the better.
No, obviously not. Otherwise, you wouldn't have slapped me in the face when you first saw me. Then again, that was mostly due to my friend.
To be fair, even though she is Frostnerian, she is the only one that actually spoke any truth when you first showed up.
Well, I wasn't exactly lying. I just wanted to build up to it, not straight up not straight up hit you with a bombshell of information.
It wasn't gonna change anything of how I reacted.
Yeah, but would have made the process at least a little more bearable. What's your name?
Well, believe it or not, Linda.
Linda. Okay, Linda. Let's see it like this. It's pretty easy to recognize who I am. Statues of me everywhere. If I'm being real, I'm not really liking the sight. And to tell you the truth, being a god is not all that cracked out to be. Especially when you have someone that's a bitch that tells you what to do. Main reason why I wanted to come back, because I felt homesick. It's a little selfish of me, yes. I've been told that many times.
Little is putting it lightly. 6,000 years and you feel homesick.
Yeah, well, I didn't feel that way at first until, believe it or not, the god of pirates and sea convinced me to do it.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Pablo's up there still being a god. I'm not sure of his alliance right now, but still leading wars. Still helping people make victories. I know he watches over Flargos.
Is the history true then?
Hmm.
Are you and him actually lovers?
We were. But our, and she does air quotes, work kept us separated. We're still close, but I need to see him again. I need to know that my feelings are still reciprocated.
Hmm. Well, hopefully you do find some closure with that.
Man, this is not how I expected to meet my great granddaughter.
Well, to be fair, I thought you were just, dead this whole time.
You know, I assumed that a lot too. I still couldn't believe when I had chosen. I mean, I was on death's door. Literally, that's how I got chosen. I did something self-righteous or whatever, I don't remember. And as I was about to die or something, he showed up. Clips. And he brought me up. And I don't remember the full details, but he talked with me. He asked me if I wanted to be something greater, and I didn't really know what I was signing up for. Things were different back then, and they're even more different now. So much so, it feels like the world is crumbling apart. Literally.
Hmm. Well, nothing really has happened here, but I could assume that you're here for a purpose, besides just visiting me.
I wanted to stop by, see how much things have changed. And I think I'm both happy and disappointed that nothing did.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about the harsh sand twisters knocking down our homes anymore. That's been long gone since great, great, great uh, grandparents' generation.
How are your folks, by the way? Are they still around?
She shakes her head. No. Well, then again, you see me here by myself. I'm pretty capable. Been so for a while.
Yeah. Hey, Linda,
Yeah.
your form was sloppy, but you have a lot of potential, girl. You know that?
I kind of keep to myself. I don't really try to stand out in order to get into fist fights.
And you don't need to, but you need to make sure that your strength is good enough. There are a lot of people out there that are going to want to fight you, whether you like it or not. And more than likely, if I could overpower you, who's to say no one else can?
I'll keep that in mind.
Here. And she is going to retrieve from her little divine pocket dimension her warhammer. It's going to pass it over.
She kind of gives like a low chuckle this like some lost family heirloom or something?
No, it's from Lytera.
Uh,
Still, something to use. It's heavy, by the way, so, and she just casually drops it into her granddaughter's hands.
yeah,
And just-
she's having issues trying to pick it up. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Patience. Patience, Mike. Look at your arms. And she just kind of like, the dude, granddaughter got some muscle.
She does have a bit of muscle, yeah, but she's struggling trying to just pick up this hammer.
Look at that. Look, you're not using your muscles all the way. Lift with your legs, not with your back.
Becomes a little bit easier. It's still a bit of a struggle though.
That's that arm strength that you're gonna need to work on. Focus, I'd say try a week. A week of just picking this thing up and putting it down at random intervals. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. Pick it up, hold it for a little bit for as long as you can, then let go. You'll get better. I mean, look at me. I'm all chub and I still got something going on. And she like kind of flexes and shows like muscles.
I understand. Thanks, I guess.
I wasn't kidding about the sand sailor either. It is old. Stands through the test of time, thanks to a good old tarp. But ultimately, it's probably not going to serve much purpose. I think, like, in 6,000 years, they're probably going to have at least advanced things a little bit.
Well, from last you remember from way back when, obviously this used to be just a small village with very few notable figures. Now this is a pretty sized sizable town, and then all the other major cities that handle everything are, well, you said you came from Lytera, so you get the idea.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the cities are pretty exclusive, I should say. We still do trade out here because we coin is still a concept. Not really our fault though. Just modern riches aren't shared that way.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Still, I gotta say, you kind of like you spruced up the place a bit. You and the folks, and you
Well,
know,
the only things we did is that we repainted everything and we also added a couple of new furnishings. However, a couple things that like just a change in material happened during great 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 grandparents era. So it has been quite a while that at least this house has been like this. Just
mm,
over the generations, we've just been keeping it better and better in order to withstand both the heat, the cold, the cold nights, the sand, and the wind.
mhm. Well, that's nice. Feels sad to be home, actually. This wasn't. Hmm.
It feels sad to be home.
Nostalgia.
Ah, of course.
Things are so similar yet so different. Things have changed and yet they haven't. And I have a great granddaughter, which is. I mean, I wouldn't lie if that got me a little teared up. Makes me know that I'm not totally a whore.
Well, I'll at least say that I'm glad that you did show your face at least. Now that this all's kind of blown over.
Hmm. Who knows? And this is. I'm kind of in the middle of something big. Or I guess me and the group that I was with are doing something big, I suppose. It literally does involve. I wasn't kidding about that thing about the world kind of crumbling. So we're trying to take care of that one step at a time. So if things, if we can get things fixed up, whatnot, I wouldn't mind coming back, helping you more than I have here. Even if what I gave you and what I am giving you isn't much, it should be enough for you to go out, begin your own journey, and hey, maybe you'll find a Pablo of your own.
Well, I'll keep it for now and I'll consider it for another time. But I guess if it's really that important to you, you and your friends could stay since, well, it's just me and there's enough space for everyone to sleep in.
Hmm. Yeah. um, and then she gets like that mental ping and is like, oh boy, okay. Uh, so I just got a mental message, meaning I gotta go see what the heck they're talking about. But
Well, you go ahead then. Won't keep you waiting.
yeah. And, she's gonna like start walking away and then stop and say like, "Hey, Linda,"
Yeah.
and she like gives a wink and like snaps her fingers. You rocking the fit, girl. Before just walking off to the bar.
She kind of looks down at her own outfit, knowing that the color and the style is like that of anyone else's. She knows it's a compliment. She knows it's a compliment, but she rolls her eyes anyway because it's not unique.
Hmm. Can I leave her one more thing?
What is it?
As she rolls her eyes, she would look down, and there's a set of fine clothes, neatly folded for her. When Lucy was saying, "You rockin' the fit, girl," she was complimenting her, but she was also referring to the clothes that are on the ground next to her, neatly folded up.
And she'll take that too, and she will take that inside. And I think for now that's where we're gonna end off the session.
Heck yeah, that was a good session.
I was gonna finally talk. I was finally gonna talk to Benny, but
Hmm.
Stag
It is
Stag.
it is pretty late, dog. Not gonna lie.
uh, well, all right. I guess we're gonna have to punish the non-believers then.
Hmm.
So,
But
Shun the non-believer.
Page an unbeliever. But yeah, Lucy is happy to have you know so much has happened to her. She got to do things the Flargosian way that she hasn't done in 6,000 years. She met her great granddaughter, and now it's also starting to make her wonder if she has other next of kin that she hasn't realized.
That
Oh,
she abandoned essentially.
how many fights is Lucy gonna have to get in?
Oh
Listen,
boy.
leaves nothing for family for 6K. Yeah,
Well,
also
she can't
punches
do anything, Doc. You just get whisked away as a god. There's like nothing else that you
no
could like do. You're put
DM
on the clock.
DM
I'm also taking
kill
suggestions right now for people in the
Yeah.
raid if you got one.
kill. We're killing the gods again. It's happening again, baby.
Not again.
No, we keep
I was
Pablo
gonna
and Gala
say,
alive.
considering the fact that whatchamacallit, the fact that you didn't know about this kind of thing with having any living relatives, I think I kind of already have like an idea of what I want to explore with this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Lucy's got like one person in each continent, and she's just like, "Hey."
How
How's it
Pretty-
going?
hold
Sorry I
on,
wasn't here.
how many baby daddies do you have in the world right now?
to
It
put
would.
it,
I was gonna
it,
say
I'm gonna
it wouldn't have
definite
been
that.
no. It wouldn't have been nobody that Lucy has. I wouldn't think Lucy has children. It would have been like at least a sibling or something.
Yeah.
no, Lucy was an only child, but it's the fact that 6,000 years did pass. So at some point, she probably did get with other people before Pablo.
Anyway,
That's also
Damn.
true.
alrighty. Lucy or aside, we are going to go see what is up with some other people. Let us see who we can raid. Do 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 do. Anybody else playing D&D? Hmm. Not seeing anybody playing D&D. I'm seeing somebody play Fallout though, like the original Fallout. That could be fun. Yeah, let's go say hi to Minnie. She is playing. I can't tell if it's Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. I apologize, but I know it's one of those two. I appreciate everybody who came by. You're all awesome. Stay awesome. And of course, until next time we meet, bye bye!